Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video we are going to solve question number 1 from exercise 11.2 chapter 11 Introduction to Trigonometry. In my previous videos I have completed examples 1 to 8 and exercise 11.1 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So now quickly let us begin with the video. Question number 1 from exercise 11.2 chapter 11 Introduction to Trigonometry says evaluate the following. So there are 5 parts of the question given here and we will solve each part one by one. To solve our exercise 11.2, you have to memorize this table so that you can apply the respective angle values in the problems which you are going to solve. So let me tell you again how to remember this table. So you have to only remember the sine values for 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree angle, and later on we can find out the other trigonometric ratio values using sine. So what is sine 0 degree? It is 0. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2 and sine 90 is 1. So if you know the values of the sine, we can find out values of other trigonometric ratio. Now here cos value is exactly opposite to the sine value. So sine 90 is equal to cos 0 degree. Cos 0 degree is 1. Then cos 30 will be cos 60, that is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 will be equal to sine 45, again 1 by root 2. Cos 60 will be equal to cos 30, 1 by 2, and cos 90 will be equal to sine 0 degree, that is 0. Okay, so for tan, what is tan given by? Tan is nothing but sine by cos, right? So we will evaluate sine by cos to find out tan value. So what is 0 by 1? It is 0. Then we have 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. So it becomes a reciprocal and becomes 2 by root 3. So here 2 and 2 will get cancelled and we will be left with 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2 will be 1 by root 2 into, when you take reciprocal, it becomes root 2 by 1. So root 2 and root will get cancelled and 1 will be left behind. Similarly for tan 60, it is root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. So when you take reciprocal, it becomes 2 by 1. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled and you will be left with root 3. 1 by 0 is infinity or not defined. Okay, so you should know that infinity is nothing but 1 by 0. Now here cosecant is what? It is reciprocal of sine. So we will take the reciprocal values of sine to write the cosecant value. So 1 by 0 is what? It is infinity, right? Or it is not defined. Reciprocal of 1 by 2 will be 2. Reciprocal of 1 by root 2 will be root 2. Reciprocal of root 3 by 2 will be 2 by root 3. And reciprocal of 1 will be 1 itself. Similarly, secant values can be obtained by taking the reciprocal of cos values. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. Reciprocal of root 3 by 2 will be 2 by root 3. Reciprocal of 1 by root 2 will be root 2. And reciprocal of half is 2. And reciprocal of 0, it will be 1 by 0. So what is 1 by 0? It is nothing but infinity or not defined. So you have to remember very well that 1 by 0 is infinity or not defined. Similarly, we will find out cot values by taking the reciprocal of tan. So 1 by 0, again it will be infinity here or not defined. Then reciprocal of 1 by root 3 is root 3. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. Reciprocal of root 3 is 1 by root 3. And what is reciprocal of infinity? When you take reciprocal of infinity, this becomes 0 by 1. So what is 0 by 1 is nothing but 0 itself. So you get 0 here. So this is how you can remember this table without memorizing. You have to only memorize the sine values and later on you can write down all the other values in this table. So you have to know this table to solve our exercise 11.2. Now coming back part 1 of question number 1 from exercise 11.2. So we have to evaluate this equation which is given as sine 60 into cos 30 plus sine 30 into cos 60. So here we have to substitute the values of sine 60, cos 30, sine 30 and cos 60 from the table which we had written down. Okay, so from this table, what is sine 30? It is 1 by 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So we can write down, we know that what is sine 60? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2 and cos 30 is also root 3 by 2. Sine 30 is 1 by 2 and cos 60 is also 1 by 2. Now we will substitute these values here in the given equation. So sine 60 is root 3 by 2 into cos 30 is root 3 by 2 plus sine 30 is 1 by 2 into cos 60 is also 1 by 2. So here root 3 into root 3 will be how much? Multiplication of any root number with itself, like root a into root a will give you a only, because root of a is what? 1 by 2. So a power 1 by 2 into again a power 1 by 2. If you write in terms of power, half plus half will become 1. So we will add the powers when the base is common. Since we have here common base, we will add the powers, that is half plus half. Half plus half, a power 1. A power is nothing but a itself. Multiplication of root of same number will be the number itself. So root 3 into root 3 will be 3 divided by 2 into 2 is 4 plus 1 into 1 is 1 divided by 2 into 2 is 4. So here our denominators are same. So we will take the common denominator and the numerator we can add 3 plus 1, it is again 4. So cancelling 4 by 4. So we will get the value as equal to 1. So this is how we solve this problem. If you know the values of their respective angles of sine and cos, then you can solve such kind of problem easily. So part 2 from question number 1 is 2 tan square 45 plus cos square 30 minus sine square 60. So here we have to know the values of tan 45, cos 30 and sine 60. So we will find out these values by writing down our table. So what is tan 45? It is 1. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So let us write down those values. That is tan 45 is 1, cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and sine 60 is again root 3 by 2. Right, now let us simplify in this given equation. So we have 2 into tan square 45. So tan value is 1. So we will take, since we have here tan square, we will take 1 square into 1 square plus cos square 30. So what is cos 30 value? It is root 3 by 2 the whole square. So we are just taking square of cos 30 minus, again we have to take square of sine 60. Sine 60 is here root 3 by 2 the whole square. So here you can observe we have plus root 3 by 2 the whole square and minus root 3 by 2 the whole square, which gets cancelled and we will be left with 2 into 1 square. So 2 into 1 square is 1. So 2 into 1 will be equal to 2. So this is the result of this given equation. Now part 3 from question number 1 is cos 45 degree divided by secant 30 degree plus cosecant 30 degree. So we will find out the values of cos 45, secant 30 and cosecant 30 and we will substitute in the given equation. So from the table, cos 45 is 1 by root 2, secant 30 is 2 by root 3 and cosecant 30 is 2. So let us write down those values from the table. That is cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2, secant 30 is 2 by root 3 and cosecant 30 is 2. So substituting the values in the given equation, cos 45 is how much? 1 by root 2 divided by secant 30 is 2 by root 3 plus cosecant 30 is 2, right? So here we have to do the simplification of the obtained equation. So simplification is little complicated, so please pay attention here students. So here you can write 2 as 2 by 1 also, and we will take the LCM of this denominator and we will keep the numerator as it is for now. So numerator is 1 by root 2 divided by, now if we take the LCM for the denominator as root 3, right? So here 2 will come as it is, plus now taking the LCM, we will multiply root 3 into 2, so we will get 2 root 3. Okay, now let us change this division sign here into multiplication. So we can write 1 by root 2 into, when it changes to multiplication, the denominator is reciprocated. So we will write root 3 divided by 2 plus 2 root 3. Right, now we can multiply here 1 into root 3 divided by root 2 into 2 plus 2 root 3. So this will become 1 into root 3 as root 3 divided by root 2 into 2 plus 2 root 3. Okay, so let us multiply here and check. So this will be root 3 divided by 2 into root 2 will be 2 root 2 plus root 2 into 2 root 3. So this 2 will be here, but what is root 2 into root 3? So multiplication of any two root numbers, that is root a into root b, will be root of a into b. Okay, so here we have root 2 into root 3. So this will be root of 2 into 3, that is root 3 into 2 is 6. So this will be root 6. Now how can we further simplify this equation? By rationalizing. We will rationalize the root numbers in the denominator by multiplying and dividing this denominator by just changing the sign. So we will multiply by 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6 divided by 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6. Why are we doing this? We are doing this because the denominator is of the form now a plus b into a minus b, which can be written as a square minus b square, right? So here we have a plus b and a minus b form, so that we can reduce it to a square minus b square. Okay, so numerator we can multiply as it is. We will take root 3 into 2. Root 2 is how much? 2 root 6, that is 3 into 2 will become 6 inside the root, minus again 2 into root 3 into root 6 will be 6 into 3 is root 18, right? So denominator we will write now in a minus b square form. So a value is 2 root 2, so this will be 2 root 2 the whole square, minus b value is 2 root 6 the whole square. So let us simplify further. So the numerator will be 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18 divided by, now square of 2 is 4 into square root of 2 will be how much? Square root of 2 the whole square will be, the square and square root term will get cancelled and we will be left with 2. So minus again 2 square is 4 into square of square root of 6 is 6 itself, right? So this will be how much? 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18 divided by 4 2s are 8 minus 4 6s are 24, right? So this will be how much again? 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18 divided by 8 minus 24 is minus 16. Now how can we simplify further? We can simplify further the root terms here in the numerator. Okay, we can simplify this root 18 by taking the factors of 18. Okay, so if you take factors of 18, it is 2 9s are 18, then 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are. So this root 18 can be written as square root of 2 into 3 into 3. So this will become square root of 2 into 3 square. So since there is squaring of number inside the root, this number 3 will come outside the root, and this can be written as 2 root 6 minus 2 into, when this 3 comes out, it becomes 6 root 2. This 2 will be left behind as it is. So divided by minus 16. So there are no further root terms that can be simplified. So now we will just take common between these two terms in the numerator and we will cancel it with the denominator. So let us take 2 common from the numerator. So if you take 2 outside as common, you will be left with root 6 in the first term minus 3 root 2 divided by minus 16. So if you cancel 2 1 times, 2 8 times. So let us bring this minus to the numerator. So we will get minus into plus will be minus root 6. Again minus into minus will become plus 3 root 2 divided by 8. This can also be written as, bring this 3 root 2 first, then minus root 6 divided by 8. Right? So this is the final answer for the given equation. Now similarly, let us solve the fourth part of the question, which is given as sin 30 plus tan 45 minus cosecant 60 divided by secant 30 plus cos 60 plus cot 45. So let us refer this table and write down the values accordingly. Right? So what is sin 30? Sin 30 is half plus tan 45 is 1 minus cosecant 60 is 2 by root 3. You people can write down the table first and then refer it and write down the values accordingly. Then secant 30 is 2 by root 3 plus cos 60 is half plus cot 45 is 1. Okay, now we will simplify this equation. Now here you can see we have in the numerator 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 2 by root 3. So we have a root number and a fraction number here. So we will first simplify this half plus 1 in both numerator and the denominator. We will take LCM for 1 by 2 plus 1 first, and then we will simplify 2 by root 3 part. Okay, so let us take LCM for 1 by 2 plus 1. So the LCM will be 2, and here it is 1 plus 2 into 1 will be 2 minus 2 by root 3. Similarly, in the denominator, we will keep this 2 by root 3 as it is, and we will take the LCM for 1 by 2 plus 1. So plus LCM is 2. So here we have 1 plus 2 into 1 is 2. Right? So this will be how much? 1 plus 2 is 3. So this is 3 by 2 minus 2 by root 3 divided by again 2 by root 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2. Now again let us take the LCM for numerator and denominator. LCM for the numerator will be 2 into root 3. Right? So 2 into root 3 is the LCM. So since the LCM is 2 root 3, when we multiply with 3 by 2, we will be left with 3 root 3 minus, dividing 2 by root 3 into 1 by 2 root 3, we will get here minus 4. Okay, we are just taking the LCM here. Similarly, take the LCM for the denominator. Again, the LCM will be 2 root 3. So root 3 and root 3 will get cancelled. 2 into 2 will be 4 plus again 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and we will be left with 3 root 3 here. Now let us change this division into multiplication by reciprocating the denominator. Okay, so we can write 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by 2 root 3 into reciprocating the denominator. It is 2 root 3 by 4 plus 3 root 3. So here 2 root 3 and 2 root 3 will be cancelling, and we will be left with 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by 4 plus 3 root 3. Okay, now we can rationalize this denominator to further simplify it. So rationalizing is just change the sign of the denominator and multiply and divide with this denominator. So 4 minus 3 root 3 divided by 4 minus 3 root. We are writing this so that the denominator is of the form a plus b into a minus b, which can be written as a square minus b square. So here you can observe it is of the form a plus b and a minus b, which can be written as a square, that is 4 square minus 3 root 3 the whole square, and our numerator we have to multiply now. So 3 into root 3 into 4 will be 4 into 3 is 12 root 3, then plus into minus is again minus, 3 into 3 is 9, and root 3 into root 3 is 3 itself. Here minus into plus will be minus, 4 4s are 16, then minus into minus will be plus, 4 3s are 12, root 3. So let us simplify further again. We have plus 12 root 3 and plus 12 root 3. So this will add up to become 24 root 3, and we have here minus 9 3s are 27 and minus 16 divided by 4 square is 16 minus 3 square is 9 into root 3, the whole square will be root 3 itself. So this will be 24 root 3 and minus 27 and minus 16 will add up to become 7 plus 6 is 13, carry 1 4, it is minus 44. So this is minus 43 divided by 16 minus 27. Okay, plus 16 minus 27 will be minus 11. So this will be minus 11. So now let us bring this negative sign to denominator by taking minus outside common. So minus, so if you take minus outside common, minus into minus will be plus 43 and minus into plus will be minus 24 root 3 divided by minus 11. So this minus and minus will cancel out and we will be left with 43 minus 24 root 3 divided by 11. Right, so this is the answer. Now let us solve the last part of the question number 1, which says 5 cos square 60 plus 4 secant square 30 minus tan square 45 divided by sin square 30 plus cos square 30. So now let us find out the values of the given trigonometric ratios by using our table. So let us write down 5 into what is cos 60. Cos 60 is half the whole square. We are taking square here, that is square of cos 60, plus 4 into, we have to take square of secant 30. Secant 30 value is 2 by root 3. Okay, square of this minus tan square 45. Tan 45 is 1, so we will take 1 square divided by sin square 30. What is sin 30? Sin 30 is half, so we are taking square of half, plus cos square 30. What is cos 30? It is root 3 by 2. We have to take square of it. So let us further simplify. 5 into what is 1 by 2 the whole square? It is 1 by 4 plus 4 into 2 square is 4 divided by root 3 the whole square is root 3 into root 3 is 3 itself, minus 1 whole divided by 1 by 2 the whole square will be 1 by 4 plus root 3 square is 3 divided by 2 square is, right. So let us further simplify. So 5 into 1 is 5 divided by 4 plus 4 into 4 is 16 divided by 3 minus 1 the whole divided by, now here since the denominator is same we will take the common LCM as 4 and 1 plus 3 we are going to take the numerator. Now we will take LCM here again in the numerator and solve this numerator also. So 4 into 3 is 12, which is the LCM. So 12. So 5 by 4 into 12 will be 4 1 times 4 3s are. So 5 3s are 15 comes here. We are multiplying with the LCM 12. Okay, so again plus we have 16 by 3 into 12. So 3 1s are 3 4s are 12. So 16 into 4 is 64 minus 12 into 1 will be 12 divided by, here 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 by 4 will be 1 itself. So anything divided by 1 will be 1 only, right? So this will be 15 plus 64 minus 12 divided by 12. So 15 plus 64 is how much? 5 plus 4 is 9, 6 plus 1 is 79, minus 12 we have to do. So 9 minus 2 is 7 and 7 minus 1 is 6. So it is 67 divided by 12. So therefore our answer is nothing but 67 divided by 12. Right, so this is how we solve this question number 1. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 2 from exercise 11.2. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC Insert Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 11 Introduction to Trigonometry shown on the screen. Thank you.